In 1992, in the Pacific Ocean, a curious incident happened. Container ship Ever Laurel encountered a storm. 12 containers broke loose, but one refused to sink. The reason? It was filled with nearly 30,000 rubber ducks. Soon after, the damaged container burst open, releasing the entire yellow army into the Pacific Ocean and starting one of the most remarkable drifts ever recorded. Scientists quickly realized that the ducks could play a valuable role in studying global ocean currents. But this incident is far from unique. Every year, hundreds of containers are lost at sea around the world. What happens to them next? Are they modern-day versions of lost pirate treasure? How do they pose a deadly threat to passing ships? And how many of them actually lie hidden on the ocean floor? When a cargo ship is in open water, severe weather and weak securing mechanisms are the most common causes of loss. A container gets shaken loose and goes overboard. Its fate then depends entirely on what's inside. If it contains something heavy, such as vehicles, it almost certainly sinks. Over the past decade, tens of thousands of such containers have accumulated on the seabed. The ocean floor is literally sprinkled with money right now. But from time to time, dangerous cases may happen. Some containers carry chemical substances. Despite being an issue for sea creatures, certain chemicals react violently with seawater. And then, boom, an underwater explosion. However, not all containers sink, though. Some can float on the surface for weeks, becoming a serious hazard to passing ships. The problem is, often, only a small corner of the container sticks out of the water, making it incredibly hard to spot. They essentially become artificial icebergs. A collision with one can cause critical damage and even lead to a vessel sinking. In 2007, not far from the coast of the United Kingdom, the container ship was caught in a storm and damaged, causing dozens of containers to fall into the sea. Inside them were BMW motorcycles, clothing, medicine, and car parts. But news of the incident quickly reached nearby coastal towns. Soon afterwards, residents headed to the beaches in search of treasures, despite government warnings and the threat of heavy fines. Some people, however, decided to report their discoveries. As a reward for their honesty, they received the BMW motorcycles they had found, completely free of charge. Looting often accompanies container losses. One more example took place in the Netherlands, where a spilled shipment included clothing, furniture, electronics, and other valuables. Local residents rushed to the beach, which soon looked more like an open-air market than a coastline. This time, authorities chose not to intervene. "It's just really nice of people," a local official said. "Processing it would cost more than the items are worth, and with only 2 officers, it's impossible to guard. The stuff is scattered across the entire beach." The largest container loss incident occurred on 30 November 2020 in the Pacific Ocean. The vessel 1 Apis encountered a severe storm with reported wave heights of up to 16 meters. Around 1,800 containers, worth a total of about $90 million, were lost. It remains the biggest cargo loss disaster in modern maritime history. Usually, no one comes back for these containers. Some sink to depths of several kilometers, making recovery far more expensive than the value of the container itself. Over time, they simply become part of the ocean floor environment, and perhaps a kind of time capsule for future generations.